do YouTube, começando uma gameplay aqui de Genshin Impact. Vamos fazer a caixa principal aí. E fiquei uns tempinhos sem fazer aí, porque eu tava jogando Kena. Aí foquei. E se bora aí. Partiu. Antes de partir, né, a gente deixa aquele like maroto. Se inscreva no canal, que ajuda demais. E eu vou ver se minha live tá aqui online, porque tem hora que não aparece online. E ela não está online. Ah, tá aqui. O lugar tá aqui.
Amor, segunda vez que buga, amor, aí eu volto, o gatilho não atira, não.
É só iniciar aí.
Seems like I should have just stayed in bed today.
Ah, não atira, não.
Troca de arma. Nossa, tá me puxando demais.
Foi reto.
Tá me machucando o fone de ouvido aqui. Simbora. Antes disso, eu tenho de entrar no aplicativo aqui pra comprar uma capa no Genshin. Uma capa antiga, né? Digitar aqui, colocar uma capa legal. Salvar. Prontinho. Simbora. Vamos fazer essa cache aqui.
Yep, there's cereal, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Now that the cereal disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything. Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines of Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then. Oh, come on, this place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we... Oh, fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it. Yippee! Then it's agreed. Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social documentary. Whew. It's actually pretty good. No! Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's all.
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
Huh? about you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Looks like I found the place. Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much.
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Nourillet wishes to see you. It seems he has something important to discuss in person.
Nouvelette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais Mermonia and asked Monsieur Nourillet in person.
If you say so, but Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Now that I've delivered the message, I'll take my leave.
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit.
Surprise!
Nouvelette! We're here! Did you want to see us about something? Huh? Why were you just standing there? You daydreaming or thinking?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not. The situation is this. It has come to my attention that the Snezhnayan Harbinger known as the Knave wants a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this... I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan Harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us.
Difícil as conquistas? Tem a conquista de jogar de ficção?
I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Well, you see,
Tá errado,
we are
porqueira.
the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating, right?
Tá errado o quê?
Estamos na 4 de janeiro.
Ai, ai. Calmos.
It's like a fight between
E aí,
two
você vai
friends.
dar tiro
If they don't agree to see
Fazendo
each
live?
other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
Tô pensando em fazer live também no dia que eu tirar fazer o Daltiro.
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered
Você vai
as
dar tiro na,
friendly,
vai dar tiro na,
it is
na
only
arma, né?
superficially
Você
so.
dá tiro na arma,
You
né?
wouldn't go
Porque
so far as to say
você
that
tem
our
o
nations
Baizu,
are
né?
friends, as you did in your example.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Bora.
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a complete falling out.
Amanhã, 4 de fevereiro.
Eu não vou atirar na arma não, velho. Você vai atirar porque se tem um Baizu, não tem não. Como não tem ele. Eu vou atirar ele não. Na arma.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Ahem. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will... Oh, besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no
Eu
problem
vou
navigating
gastar
them.
tudo.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think
Boa
too much of
sorte
me.
aí. E eu não, não vou gastar no tiro em arma não. Vou pegar só ela, já tá bom. Aí se próximo a arma for legalzinha, aí eu pego ela, a arma dela. E só.
But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many. So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
E aí já farmou o artefato dela também?
Though
E
it
até
could
fazer a
officially
canela.
be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party. I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina? Lady Farina?
Yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look to make this tea party even more lively. I've invited someone else to join us today.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood, perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Eudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk. Yes, as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
About that.
The Fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
The knave showed up already? Well, Linny did say that Father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
Could the knave be threatening Lady Farina?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
So maybe that's not very likely. Even though Verena can act a little weird at times, she's still an Archon.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the fortress of Meropide, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances. The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the fortress of Meropide. Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be possible. I suspect that there's something else behind Child's disappearance. I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my duty to see justice done.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before.
Yes. I would like you to go to the fortress of Meropide and investigate Child's disappearance. This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail. The knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more once we have that report."
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss. And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the fortress of Meropide.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The fortress of Meropide is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The fortress of Meropide may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress during your detention. This will save us a lot of unnecessary trouble. So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice. Alright, we hereby accept this difficult task.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. Also, we will rendezvous at the Fortress of Meropide's entrance on Erinius once you've prepared yourself.
Prepared ourselves? Is there...
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside world.
Oh, right! Even though we'll be there on trumped-up charges, we'll be in prison for real. On second thought, is it too late to back out?
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless.
Now that's more like it. Come on, Trip.
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
Felipe. E ela? Quer ver as conquistas?
I'll have that and that. Oh, and one of those too. Ooh, and no Fanta. Thank you. That cake was pretty good. But as soon as my mom remembered that we were about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach suddenly became completely empty.
O Price é a cara do.
Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've
também,
always been
né?
super
Também é
careful ever
diferente, né?
since we arrived in Fontaine.
Da
Just to avoid
Cinemática.
breaking
Nossa,
any
velho,
strange laws here.
17% de progresso.
But here we are,
Ali
about
tá.
to willingly send ourselves off to the
É muito
fortress of
troféu.
Millipede. Maybe this is what they call fate. Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly once we get there.
Ah, tem dois
Doesn't want to
chifres.
stay in prison
É
too
por isso que
long.
tá 21% mesmo assim.
Esse aqui é o Operação Suicide.
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking story?
Hã? Isso é o Black Ops. Tem que comprar, né?
And what are you doing
Pra
here,
jogar isso aí.
Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great material out of him. But he didn't
Game
even
4
show up.
inimigos com um único color molotov.
Ah, calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. As long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meal.
You know we can still...
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Meripede. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please tell me all about it.
No way! We would never! We're just going there to... Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neverlet told us to keep it a secret!
Huh? You're being arrested for that? Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely...
You mean Paimon really did something that serious? Sorry, Paimon really messed up.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, Oh, right. There's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of Meripede, would you be willing to help me gather some material for a story?
About that, Paimon doesn't think we'll have any...
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face-to-face with the warden of the fortress. He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? Only those who have made significant contributions to the nation have been conferred this title. It's incredibly rare. On top of that, the Fortress of Meripede has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows anything about the person in charge there. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him, I bet...
You make it sound easy, but...
Of course! I wouldn't ask you to do it for free. So this meal is on me.
Alright, you got it idea. We'll do any...
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Well, guess we have nothing to regret now, so let's get going! Wait. Paimon just said something really ominous, didn't she?
Over here!
And the way I go... All right, Nervalet, we're ready. Is this where the entrance is?
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the fortress of Meripede from Irenaeus. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Whoa! So you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the fortress of Meripede, but do not worry, it is not nearly as frightening inside.
Paimon...
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Wriothesley.
Yeah, we heard about him too. He's that Duke, right?
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, it would behoove you to avoid any confrontation with him or any of his subordinates. The Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meripede, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the All right, it's about all the time that we have to talk privately.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good.
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering the fortress of Meripede.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Are we already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood.
Oh, it's you, Madeline. Why'd they make you make the trip down here today?
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned others might not be up to the task.
Well now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice to be on good terms.
Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows, it might help your professional reputation.
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through here looking miserable. How can I smile with such a toxic work environment? And even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some freak getting some kind of twisted enjoyment from their pain.
Oh, she's got a point.
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here, and Marette will...
Yep. I'll take it from here. Okay, let me see. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
That would be us!
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief period. Sentence... 45 days?
Huh? Wait! You mean the cake that Nervalite...
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two are capable of causing some... And considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon herself. Now I've seen everything. Anyway, we still need to finish processing you before you can enter the Fortress of Meripede. Please stand in front of the board over there.
Oh, all right!
Estamos aqui fazendo cast.
And we're done.
Um tempinho que eu não
Thank you for
faço
your
cast, que eu tava
cooperation. Next, someone
jogando.
will be along to guide you
Jogando
inside the
Kena.
fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity for rebirth.
Platinei Kena. E votamos pro Genshin.
A Malvin pode platinar também.
E tem que platinar. Eu tenho que platinar o Clash. Esqueci o nome. Não. Nossa, esqueci o nome do jogo, velho. Demida, obrigado.
Huh? Rebirth? Isn't that a little much? We're only gonna be here for 45 days!
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay! Paimon is...
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names. Move it.
So, are you one of the guards here? Is there... Did Paimon already ask something?
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me? This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
coupons?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. But Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupons. Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires? Fulfilled. You want power? No problem. Coupons can even change fate itself.
So, credit coupons are a currency that can only be used here?
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the Fortress of Meripede. You have to start over and earn your coupons. Everyone starts from the same place, and you have a chance at a new, less terrible life. I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fairness and true justice. And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after they've served their sentence.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meripede is like. Huh. Paimon was under the impression that it'd be more like a prison.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. It'll be the last chance after being away from the sunlight for so long. Even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. It just stops feeling oppressive, you know? Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
Why aren't you answering us again?
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna cost you.
So all you care about is Mora! Wait, no. Coupons?
Almost there. It's down through here. Your turn to give it a try.
My apologies.
So, we're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad. So this is the actual entrance to the Fortress of Meripede? Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals, too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look too relaxed for fresh convicts. Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory now. We need to think of a good way to act like criminals to get... If we're discovered, even Neuvillette might not be able to rescue us. Hey! Don't scare Paimon! Oh, Paimon's not ready for all this.
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but... You wouldn't have happened to anger someone important, did you?
Someone important? Paimon doesn't think so. Wait, why are you suddenly trying to talk to us now?
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so you just go on over there by yourself.
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many garter mechs around here? They're already onto us?
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardamex aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as your honor guard. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the Gardamex come and wait in formation.
Wait, you know about our connection with Neuvillette?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm afraid that I know nothing more than that you are friends of the Udex. And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here, even if you're friends with the Chief Justice. Quite fair.
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace. Lovely weather today, isn't it?
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is. How great it would have been if only the Fortress of Meripede had been built on the coast, huh? It would have been so...
My profuse apologies. I just got so nervous when I saw you,
So this is the Duke. He sure looks a lot younger than Paimon imagined.
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. I trust you were satisfied with his guidance? Outstanding. Well, Deacon, I recall we discussed fate during our last work meeting, I believe that fate will reward all those who take every aspect of their work in life seriously. When you return to your bunk, you'll find the guards have issued some extra credit coupons to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, and you too. I can't believe you gave me such praise. If you need anything in the future, anything, please, come find me anytime. No credit coupons necessary.
Well, I believe that concludes the introductions. We've already taken enough time here. Deacon, if you would.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities of the Fortress of Meripede. I hope it'll help you adjust to life here.
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh. Paimon can't figure out what this guy's thinking at all. No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types. Alright, let's keep up with him.
Step on up!
there's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities. And being criminally inclined here at the fortress is just one of many ways to...
Is it really okay for the war?
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place for yourselves. But before you go in swinging, please remember that in the fortress of Meripede, it's better to not cause trouble for... Now, we've arrived at a very important place. The Coupon Cafeteria. You can come here and claim one welfare meal each day.
Welfare meal? You mean it doesn't cost any?
That's right. Criminals are essential to fortress operations, so we must guarantee that they at least have the basic means to survive.
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost your reward coupons just to get a cup of water here. For fish like you who just arrived with nothing, you'd have to go to work hungry until you earned enough coupons to eat. It was only after His Grace became the administrator that we got the free meal rule. Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no-good slackers who've never picked up a wrench in their whole lives. Nobody starves to death here.
In the Fortress of Meripede, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased. In some sense. But trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here to prosper, we need everyone to work hard and live their lives. If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. And that would only make things more difficult for me. So, rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here, you should say that everyone's hard work has improved the living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede.
Your Grace's reasoning is correct, but what I said is also true. Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here. You'd be hard-pressed.
Right! Paimon sees your point. By that logic... Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly. But it seems the inmates really respect the Duke because of his attitude, right? We should still try to verify the truth with our own eyes.
Let's continue this way. This place is known as the Pancration Ring. Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with their daily work alone. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this dedicated venue. This way, nobody will get involved.
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra coupons.
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injured.
So, did you?
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of the proceeds in return. Of course, the fees are also quite useful.
Oh. Do you mind if we ask what they're used for?
Sure. ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise. Why? Are you...
Oh, no. Paimon was just wondering if that's how you paid for everyone's welfare meals.
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent!
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon. No, wait, what time is it again?
What time indeed? Time waits for no one, so it's best to keep an eye on it.
My apology.
Jeez, that guy's so nervous he almost forgot to breathe.
Sorry, forgive my manners.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where your bunk is later. In the Fortress of Meripede, criminals usually spend most of their time in either the production...
The production zone?
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons, if you have other skills.
Wow.
The fact that the Fortress of Meripede has continued operating completely autonomously. As for what we produce, many of the clockwork machines seen all over Fontaine originate from our workshop. Therefore, the Fortress of Meripede is not only a place where criminals serve their sentences, but also there's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you report for work tomorrow. Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
You really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here, Your Grace. I thought maybe I was so tired from work that I was starting to see things.
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace. Oh? Is something the matter?
It's nothing. Paimon's just worried about how hard we'll have Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like this? Oh no, you didn't injure yourself, did you?
Not yet, unfortunately for you. But thank you for your concern, Sigewin.
Oh, then you must be here for those two.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary, and Sigewin here is the Fortress of Merapede's head nurse.
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the nurse-related work all by myself down here.
Since you seem to have some rare downtime with no patients, perhaps you could find the time to join us.
Oh, then these two must be some important convicts.
Thank you. Your presence will be the pièce de résistance for today's...
Oh, so the tour part...
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the fortress. I seldom conduct tours, so...
well...
Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria. Maybe a meal will help you...
You should at least try to be excited. Our free meals are actually...
Surprise!
What do you think of the food? Does it... Wow! It looks delicious! Neverlet made it sound like living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede wasn't very good. Who would have guessed that criminals get to eat tasty food like this every day? Oh, isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to...
It actually has nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word with Walsey, so you didn't have to draw lots like everyone else.
Oh, you mean the meals are random? Yes, what you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that it's a distasteful little game that Chef Walsey likes to play here in the cafeteria. I knew it! If criminals got to eat tasty food like this every meal, the crime rate in Fontaine would skyrocket for sure! Excuse me, did I hear you mention Nervulette just now? I've been wondering how he's doing. Is he busy with work? Has he been taking... He seems healthy no matter how you look at him. But he works so hard all the time, so it must be really...
Sounds like he hasn't changed a bit. Looks like you can stop worrying so much, Sigewin.
Oh, that's good. But I still feel like it's been too long since I've heard any news about him.
No news is good news. Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can invite you to accompany us.
But isn't the Fortress of Meropide independent?
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official use, and some essential goods have to be obtained from the overworld, so we naturally... Monsieur Neuvillett's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, you can discuss it openly and freely with him. Talking with him feels quite effortless. In light of that, I am quite willing to go out of my way to show respect and accommodate him. In fact, right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited by Monsieur Neuvillette. But unfortunately, I can only do so until the end of this meal. After this, you two will just be inmates here. You're very welcome. Well, your new life awaits.
Step on up!
Can't touch me!
Ever seen one of these?
I'm out of here!
The Traveler and Paimon, right? Listen up. As new inmates, the only thing you need to worry, your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
Whew. So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this! The days of staying home and reading detective stories are like a dream now. By the way, Traveler, even though we are criminals, is it possible that he knows we're here on a mission? Or, yeah, maybe something like, hey, so we at least need to try. You mean... Yeah, fortunately, we worked so hard to help Oh, right! Lenny and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to investigate too! Huh? It looks like a magician's It was nice to... What in the world? It's written like... If you say so. Hey, you're finally awake! Well, it's Paimon's first day as a Hey, come on!
Hey, lazy bones. What do you...
Sorry.
Surprise!
there for ya.
Yep, we just arrived, yes?
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking!
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully to my instructions. I don't want any mishaps. Every machine here is worth more than the both of you. Working around these machines can be very dangerous. Do your job well, and you can eat in the cafeteria after your shift. Get slop. Anyway, the Fortress of Meropide doesn't want to lose a single one of its machines. And it also doesn't want to waste the production potential of any inmate. You
got it?
Your job is to use the machine over there to process widgets. Watch carefully, and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets jammed... Here, take this. Bring me the processed widgets, and I'll give you some credit coupons in exchange.
Once the widget is hot enough to glow, jump to step on the pedal and hit the widget. So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem. You got it! Great! Now we can report back.
Huh. This one is... tolerable. Alright, I'll pass you for now. And we'll count up how many credit coupons.
He Lenny? Mr. Magician?
A blade embraces its duty. As a jeweler...
Where could he...
A blade embraces its duty. As a jeweler cherishes their gems. So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time.
Hey, over here.
Oh, you scared Paimon!
Oh? You scare so easily now?
You little...
Sorry.
Oh, Lynette! You're here too!
That's right. My brother simply can't stand to be away from me.
It's not just Lynette. Fremine is also here. Do you still remember him?
Oh, you mean that diver from the House of the Hearth, right? Paimon remembers seeing him in the court of Fontaine before. Now hurry up and tell us, how did you...
Sadly, even the teeniest of things can land you in prison these days. I put together a street performance and used the popularity we gained from the Opera House incident to attract a big crowd.
And then?
Next, I invited several audience members to participate in the show. And then, with the entire audience watching, their wallet suddenly disappeared.
My brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice, having assisted him in his crime.
It really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the Maison Gardiennage's big filing cabinet. We just need to see how long it takes to discover them.
Yep, we should be released then.
In terms of the magic trick itself, I think the performance went perfectly.
Leave it to Lenny to magic himself into prison.
Indeed. Last time I hid my identity from you, I promised that I'd tell you absolutely everything if you were angry about it. No more secrets. So I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time either. At the moment, the House of the Hearth's interests don't conflict with yours at all. We were instructed by the father of our house, the Knave, to come here and conduct an investigation.
Told you so! See? Paimon guessed right.
As for what we're investigating, perhaps you haven't heard, but the fortress of Meropide hides. Some even say that the entire fortress exists just to protect it. The House of the Hearth has been investigating this for a very long time, trying to uncover its mysteries.
Eu baixei Red Clank, eu acho que é Red Clank Pack. Deixa eu ver aqui. Deixa eu ver o nome do jogo aqui. Só um segundo. Nome do jogo. Só um segundo. Red Clank fala. Red Clank.
But recently, all of
Baixei
our
o jogo aí.
informants, including the ones that had infiltrated the guards,
Pra fazer
suddenly
live.
vanished and have not been heard from since. We believe that this is a direct provocation, and it's the reason why we came here.
E eu platinei o jogo lá.
Father has somehow
Deu
managed to
trabalhinho,
confirm
mas
that
platinei.
Fossilors does not have...
Huh? How did she manage to learn information that important?
Father has her ways. Many of them are beyond our imagination, and we've never had the chance to see her at work. But we trust her conclusions.
It was this information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's Gnosis might be in the fortress of Meropide and is related to that secret.
Foi isso a informação que não levou a suspeita que os guias da Fontaine possa estar na fortaleza, o que está relacionado a esse
So it's
segredo.
all about the Gnosis again.
Well, that's about it from our side. How about you two? Did Monsieur Nervulette send you here?
Bingo! The Knave has been applying a lot of pressure. She wants to know what happened to Child, so we came here to investigate. Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
You don't need to worry too much about that. She's just asking for a report on Master Child's predicament as a means of pressuring you. Father used this situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine. She actually just wants to be able to make concessions on this matter for gains elsewhere. Almost like a bargaining chip.
Sometimes you need an excuse to do things you otherwise couldn't. And a harbinger is more valuable than you might imagine.
Of course, it's not a complete farce. If we do manage to find out what happened to Master Child too, then diplomatic relations with Fontaine could improve.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it feel like we're the only ones who actually care about Child's situation? The relationship between the Harbingers must be as bad as ever.
É, sim. Eu tenho da dimensão, né? Não tenho a continuação, não. Eu não sei como tá o título, não, mas eu tenho de Red Clash, que é demissão.
I wouldn't go that far. Father just has different standards than we do when it comes to what can be sacrificed for an advantage. By the way, even though we have different objectives, we're both here to investigate the Fortress of Meripede. It would be more efficient for us to work As you know, the House of the Hearth has many reasons to seek the Gnosis, but our highest priority remains resolving the prophesized crisis. You can trust us on that.
See, I told you.
Is that so? Sure enough, it won't be.
Lenny seems
Of course he is. Lenny has been looking forward to a chance to reach an understanding with you ever since last we met.
Que esse bot é hilário.
Or, I should say, we were really looking forward to teaming up with you this time.
É legal mesmo o bot.
Lynette, just tell them everything, why don't you?
It's okay to open up a little.
Very prudent of you, and consistent with your behavior since we first met. That's reasonable enough, and I agreed to cooperate on these terms as well. I was prepared for the worst, but you were actually more agreeable than I anticipated.
Te dar uma deusa?
All right then, there's no time to lose. I have some information to share, so
Você
listen carefully.
pegou o Neville?
Since Lynette and I arrived here, our investigation uncovered the fact that most people just clammed up and wouldn't talk, but after asking the right questions, we were able to confirm the existence of the Forbidden Zone from the guards. You should be aware of that while you're investigating.
A Forbidden Zone? Could that...
Nunca mais joguei Genshin.
You're right, we'll
Mas
definitely keep that in mind.
Você pegou o Neville, hein?
Good. That's the most suspicious thing about the fortress that we know of so far. We have a few... oh, look at the time. You two must be hungry. You should go to the coupon cafeteria and get something to...
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to hear! Paimon's...
Eu tô quase 300 já. Eu tenho 360, 260. 260 tiro. Se esquece que eu vou dar pra chegar a uns 360. 260. Vai, deixei, porra.
Kidding. Today's meal, forget about it then. But life here does.
You think so, mate? If I had a coupon for every fish, seems you fishies still haven't learned your lessons from your life up on the surface. If you take things at face value, then by the time you reach a dead end, you won't even know how you ended up on that road in the first place. Like, everyone's been telling you what they don't tell. The truth is...
Huh? Hidden rules?
Not everyone knows.
Really? Oh, now you're really scaring poor Paimon. Don't joke around like that!
Of course. And I'd say that just disappearing would be one of the better outcomes.
Oh, you mean that if there really are hidden rules, then Child's disappearance might have some... in that case, would you tell us some hidden rules? We definitely want to avoid breaking them.
Come on, mate. This is valuable information. The difference between life and death.
Paimon understands, but we don't have many credit coupons yet.
Yeah, I know. Not like I'm going anywhere. Just come talk to me after you've saved enough. Moreover, you're new fish, freshly caught, and completely out of your element. What'd be the point in even telling you anything before you've gotten a handle on your new lives? Come and find me once you've been here longer. I'm usually around the rag and bone shop. Just call me V-Doc. Bye-bye now.
He left. Just like that. Huh. Do you think he's just trying to scare us into buying fake information from him? Yeah. It might be a good place to start in our investigation. Hidden rules, huh? But, like he said, we don't have any coupons. Ah! We were so busy talking, we almost forgot to eat. even if it's not the best.
Step on up!
And the way I got... So Paimon took but it's... Oh, and they weren't kidding. Credit... not even...
Uns dois.
O nome do cara ficou na frente.
Ah, dois?
Sim, achei que era o azul.
Hum.
Ah, meu Deus do céu.
Are you awake, traveler? What's wrong? You seem to have something on your mind. Did you dream about something last night? Is... Child's vision! So you had it with you this whole time? Maybe the vision connected Child's consciousness to yours! And our investigation has its first major breakthrough! Good thing you brought the vision with you here. So what did you see in the dream? Do you know where Child went? Huh. Okay. Well, hopefully it'll be a bit more helpful. What's more important now is that it's the start of another new day as prisoners. Let's do our best to earn more credit coupons. What's the plan for today? Let's go!
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting. Good, here you go. Remember to give me the widget.
I'm on speed. But after so many shifts, it's...
Hey there, fellow shift mates. I saw you finish.
Oh!
I've been working here for almost 15 years.
Whoa, you've been working here a long time, Chief. Hey, not so loud.
If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask me.
All right, Chief. We'll be sure to come to you first.
Did you just ask about the rules? Pretty sharp for newcomers. You've already heard about the rules, huh? Who'd you hear it from? All right. Seeing as I'm the one who came over here, you're already calling me Chief. Truth is, you two keep working like this, you might be putting your...
Huh? Wait, there's even...
Well, it's usually not that easy. If you work continuously in the production, something bad will happen during lunch on the third day.
Huh? Like what?
If I knew that, then I...
You mean, even you have never tried working 3 days?
There's actually a legend about... They say that there was a worker who worked way harder than me. He was both efficient and eager on the job. And most other workers could. One time, he tried to test his limits and worked as long as he could. Then he disappeared into thin air, as if he'd evaporated.
What the? How could that happen?
Unfortunately, we were assigned different production zones. I never saw for myself what he looked like.
Wait, are you thinking that it was...
Oh? You... Listen, kid. This ain't the kind of thing you should be curious about. Let me tell you, you're better off forgetting about it and looking after yourself. Now I kind of regret ever telling you.
Yeah, I agree with Chief here. Do you really want to try? All right. What is this garbage? Ooh, it looks disgusting! Oh, Paimon misses your cooking now. What would you like to do this afternoon? Knowing child, he must have been there all the time.
Oh, you must be the Traveler, huh? Sorry, mate, but, even convicts value their lives, don't they? I hope you can understand. But, we...
And if we lose the game, will it cost us credit?
Of course. That's the cruel reality facing every competitor in a place like the UK. Great. The targets in front of you will pop up one after another. You'll need to hit the targets in the same order that they popped up. If you can complete a few rounds in a row with no mistakes, then you'll win credit. But the second you mess up the order, you'll lose. Game over. The game costs 300 credit coupons to have it go. So, you up for it? Thanks for your patronage, mate.
Foi um desafio.
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said.
Ixi, eu não vi não, velho.
I'll be.
Aw, looks like we won't get a chance to sleep in as long as we're here. The dawn of a new day. Paimon feels... What do you have put... But Paimon really...
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasted. Oh? What's with...
Sure. Let's... Nice! We did well today. Let's keep it up! Ooh, Paimon's had it. Who knew that processing these widgets would be so tiring? That's it. Paimon doesn't even have the energy to talk anymore. Is it time to eat yet? Oh, Paimon's exhausted. Wait a sec. Oh, but it doesn't seem like anything's changed at all. And we made it to the coupon. Are the so-called hidden rules only a rumor after all? Well... Paimon wondered... Wait! What? What in the world is this? What's with Paimon's food? And yours is the same! Is this stuff... meat? But it looks and feels so bizarre. What do you think is going on? Is this the bad thing that Rowan was talking about? No, stop right there. Paimon gets what you mean, just don't say it. Hey, isn't that Woolsey He must have made the food, right? So let's just ask him about the food and be done with it. Hey, Wolfie, have a moment?
What is it? I'm about to go report the numbers for today's free meal, so you'd better make...
It's about the meat in our meals. Look, does it seem normal to you?
The meat?
What should we do here? What would you like to do this afternoon? Since we have to...
Over here!
I was injured a bit just now. Nothing ma-
Paimon wouldn't have thought someone as experienced as the Chief would still get hurt on the job.
I just knew you would say that. This is pretty embarrassing. Where's Siegewein when you need her anyway? The one time I need to make a quick...
Oh, you mean she wasn't in the infirmary?
Yeah. The rumors say that there's never anybody in the infirmary in the half hour before lunch. And nobody knows where Forget it.
Oh, wonderful. I was worried that you'd be busy trying to earn reward coupons all the time, but it seems like you haven't neglected your investigation work after all.
Paimon likes having more coupons, but no one wants to work all the... Have you also been investigating the area, Lynette?
No, I was just slacking off, and you happened to catch me. My brother is still obsessed with anything remotely related to the Forbidden Zone. But knowing him, it won't be long before we get more leads.
Tem dado 2 horas já, velho, de live.
2 horas?
Uhum.
Nossa, só rapidinho.
Oh, before I forget, this is for
Terminar
you.
aqui eu vou rangar.
Huh? Credit coupons? Why are you giving us these?
I've been here longer than you. Coupons aren't a resource in particularly short supply. What is in short supply are interesting people to talk with.
Aw, that's so nice of you, Lynette. We'll be sure to make good use of these coupons then. Thanks a bunch!
Bora pro próximo. Embaixo dá bem que... Não. Maravilha. Vou subir lá de novo.
Surprise!
Oh, hello. You two are the ones?
No need to be so nervous.
Sorry. I couldn't help but think of His Grace once I saw you, and I... Oh, it's hard to say. Maybe I am. He's got a very overwhelming presence. It makes me feel like I'm just some insignificant little bug.
Wait, serious?
Oh, I'm always indecisive, and I tend to make a mess of things. It's like a reflex. I just instantly start to tense up the moment I see a smart and capable person like His Grace. What? Please, don't say anything like that out loud. How could you possibly think something like that?
Bora subir de novo. Puta, mano.
Step on up!
Cara, que ódio.
Hey, look! There's something here! Looks like a research notebook. That suspicious guy peeking into the infirmary just now. Are they a fan of Seedwing? He must have dropped this. Let Paimon read it real quick. The Melusine perceive the world very differently from humans. As a result, their sense of aesthetics and beauty is also very different from that of humans. This must be taken into Ooh, this all sounds pretty serious. He sure did his homework. And as for the notebook, let's take it.
Over here! Step on up!
And away I go!
Hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! No need to tease me, okay? I won't trip on the same step twice. Listen, I feel ashamed about last time. Thank you for praising me in front of His Grace. Here are the extra credit coupons he gave me. I'd like you to have them.
Huh? No, we couldn't take them. They're your reward after all.
But when I was welcoming you, I didn't do anything but give you the stink eye.
Galerinha, vai deixando aquele like, né? Não esqueça de se inscrever. Que não é escrito, escreve, né? Estamos aqui no Genshin.
Come on,
Cast
I insist.
da
These
cadeia.
coupons are nothing compared to getting the attention of
Fazendo
His Grace.
tarefas.
I won't
Agora,
take
nesse
no
momento,
for an answer.
estamos procurando pistas. Achamos um livro e uma comida estranha. Tem as conversas também. Estamos investigando. Tá em cima ali. Ó, quem tá ali? A Zundaleia. A Kiki. Kiki com X. Não, ela fica igualzinha a Kiki.
Aren't you supposed to be in the infirmary? What are you doing in the production zone? Hello, traveler. Paimon? Everyone's usually busy around now, and we don't have any patients to look after in the infirmary. I thought I'd come here and enjoy the sight of everyone hard at work. Enjoy? What's there to enjoy here? It's really worth watching. I often stand here and observe everyone. Humans are just so interesting and adorable. I like to watch your expressions while you work.
Não entendo nada da data desse jogo, mano. Está dizendo que a atualização é dia 9 ou 6, só se estivesse de cabeça pra baixo, kkk.
É foda mesmo. Mas a atualização pra nós, no console, é na terça-feira, né? Que é amanhã, às 11 horas. Mas por computador e celular, já tá disponível já, eu acho. É só ir lá e baixar. Agora não sei como ir lá e ser baixando. Que é amanhã, né? Na terça-feira. Mas tá mostrando pra você. Eu acho que é dia 6. Você já tá pra baixar pra vocês já. Porque pra nós vai estar disponível amanhã. Amanhã 7 horas. Realmente vale a pena assistir. Eu vou costumar observar os humanos interessantemente adoráveis e adoro ver as pessoas enquanto eles trabalham.
Are you talking about pets
Tô
or
falando
people?
sobre os bichinhos de estimação.
Esta sim, setembro de 2023, /19 horas.
Eu acho que tá errado. Porque vai dar. Porque tá aí. Se for assim, vai lá pra quinta-feira. Tá doido. Eu acho. Eu acho que pode estar ao contrário. Pode ser isso. É o único jeito. Você joga no PC ou no celular?
Hoje às 19 horas, mas já são 19 horas, ainda não começou.
Ah, tem uns que demora mesmo. Aqui no meu. Tem um amigo meu que joga no PS5 também. Né? Aí, quando ele tá atualizando, o meu não apareceu ainda não. Demora pra aparecer a atualização. Eu acho que demora umas 2 horas pra aparecer pra mim. Olha lá aqui umas 9 horas, aparece pra você aí pra baixar. É chato, velho. Mas é assim mesmo.
Oh, I can see why you think that, but you shouldn't jump to conclusions. See, we Melazines are a different species, and we
Amanhã vamos fazer live. Vou fazer live normalmente e de madrugada, dando tiro. Aí se quiser aparecer vendo eu dando certo pra mim, porque eu tô no garantido. Sinceramente, eu tô no garantido, então eu tô bem. Quando não tá no garantido, tem que dar mais de 100 tiros aí. Mas a última vez que eu dei tiro na deusa do raio, eu dei mais de 180 tiros. E eu tava no garantido. Olha como que é. Na primeira vez que eu dei tiro no vente também, eu dei mais de 100 tiros. O vente não veio. Veio uma porra de uma arma. O espadão. Diferentes e humanos, é muito fácil para mim observar condições de todo mundo que precisa de uma olhadinha. Já consigo dizer quais trabalhadores estão usados. A visão onde consegue ver isso realmente parece bem útil para uma enfermeira.
Running around tending to everyone's health is very fulfilling. But I'd much prefer it if you're all happy and free from exhaustion and pain in the first place. Take care of your body. Make sure you eat well. Always rest when you're tired from work and don't push yourself too hard.
Descansando quando estiver cansado, não se esforce.
We'll definitely take care of ourselves. Thanks for the
lembrete. Beleza. Pegamos todas as pistas. Vamos voltar lá pra cima. Eu vou dar um teleporte. Vou dar um teles. Eu sou besta, né?
E amanhã, dia 7.
Amanhã é dia 7. Amanhã é dia 7 pra... É mesmo? Não, mas vocês jogam no PC ou no celular? O PC pro celular, baixa antes. Antecipado. Console na terça-feira. Que baixa. Que é amanhã. É por isso que eu sei, tá mostrando 6, 9, né? Mas eu acho que é o 9, o 6 investido. Aí fica 9. Mas lá que lá para 9 horas tá disponível para vocês já. Que é 7 horas ainda. Que pra mim acontece desse tipo também. Chega o horário de baixar e não tá lá. Zuzus. É você não, né? Não, o rapazinho aqui tá conversando comigo. Você quer parar de investigar para descansar? Pode descansar.
Okay, you should rest up. We'll be back at it tomorrow. So after working a few days, has our investigation turned up anything useful recently? Really? Well, we'll keep searching.
Estamos investigando o que aconteceu com o Shield.
The dawn of a new day. Paimon feels like we're getting used to life as convicts. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? What do you have planned for us? After working here so long, but doing this... Yeah! What would you like to do this afternoon? Sure.
Você chegou ao ringue.
Oh, back for another try? All right.
Bora dar uma pancada.
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said.
Errei.
Your strength really shouldn't be. Nobody who values their life would be willing to get in the ring with you. However, you two haven't tried betting on the outcome of the Pancration. Just go talk to Rusimov. Buy a ticket for whichever fighter you think will...
But we don't know anything about the fighters. How can we
That's normal. Just watch a few matches and get a feel for the fighters.
He's got a point. Why don't we give it a try? If we have enough coupons, we could probably...
Bet at random, huh? Well, how should I put it?
Huh? We shouldn't get too carried away. What's the problem?
What? I never even picked a boxer before, and you already know about the rules? You're not just strong fighters. Seems you're pretty perceptive, too. Might as well tell you about it, since you already know that much. Plus, I think... Besides, I don't want to risk ever losing... Okay. The hidden rule here is... something bad will happen the next morning.
So the rule is that we shouldn't pick... And... what?
How would I know? Not like I'm... But I've heard a story about the rule. According to the rumor, there was a masked boxer who possessed incredible skill and power. However, in the final match, and after that, in his eyes, supporting...
So you mean... it's like... a curse? He'll take vengeance on anyone who does that?
No, he was always wearing a mask, like he was intentionally trying to hide his identity.
Traveler, do you think that boxer was... Huh?
You're not serious. Look, here I was just trying to be...
Yeah, it sounds pretty scary to Paimon.
Betting on both fighters will set you back about 3,000 credit coupons. If you have enough, then go.
Seems we had a productive... What do you have to... After working here, but doing this... Yeah. Oh, just a regular meal set. Guess Paimon shouldn't get her hopes up.
Tem muito tela de load, velho. Ainda bem que na Play 5 é rapidinho.
What would you like to do this?
Ah, doido, é muito tela de load.
Maybe we'll be able...
Ainda quando você vai dormir, não?
É, tu um traz da outra.
Are you two here to buy tickets?
Who are the box?
We have the reigning champ.
Are those
Since you're new. Anyway, this match, huh? Maybe you don't quite.
Oh, no.
All right then.
Yeah.
Nossa, olha. Eu já acho que só aqui conversando com você, eu já fui dormir uns 3 vezes. É. Só que conversadinho que eu dei, 3 vezes.
Hey, traveler, Paimon. Package here for you. The next time you buy.
Huh? A package? For us? Did you buy something, traveler? Paimon's not quite awake yet, so why don't you go take a look? Right! Yesterday we broke the hidden rule and bought tickets for both boxers. Oh, maybe this... Paimon suddenly feels wide awake. Wait, maybe you let Paimon go hide somewhere first. Hey, wait! Paimon's still here! Don't open it! Huh? Let Paimon take a peek too. Oh, it's just a small bottle. But the color of the liquid inside looks so wrong. Almost like... Alright, that's enough of that. No need to say it out loud. Paimon already knows what you're trying to say. Ugh, no way! Get that stuff away from Paimon! Paimon thinks we shouldn't open the bottle. What do you have planned for us? Though it feels nice...
Deixa eu ver os personagens meus aqui. Se o Shield tem a visão mental dele ainda. Ah, tá com a visão. A visão dele. Não, mas eu vi um trailer, não sei, foi TikTok. TikTok não, é Kawaii. Eu vi ele sem visão. Tá lá embaixo.
If there's no way to send it all.
Who are you?
I'm not!
Then...
I'm a promoter for fun.
Oh,
after discussing, however, in light of... let me take a moment and recall his exact word.
I'm just gonna stop you there and say no. If anything, I'm saving you time. It seems you don't fully understand the value of credit coupons here, nor do you understand the value of your own products. The former is because you are from the overworld, but as for the latter, only someone monumentally stupid, so breathtakingly stupid, that they were completely ignorant of the value of credit coupons, despite...
Anyway, that's how he rejected my proposal and asked me to come up with another solution with the condition that it doesn't cause any...
well, he is the head honcho
Sim,
here.
ele é o chefe.
Not much you can do about that. We met him too and could tell that he's the kind...
Fine. I know, I should just let it go.
heard you crazy fools really did it. You bought tickets to support both fighters, didn't you?
Well, the next day we received a mysterious package, but we still...
So it is real. You didn't become cursed or anything like that, did you?
Paimon's not sure. What do you think, Traveler? Is Paimon still Paimon? Oh, okay. Well, that...
Yeah, you two don't seem to have changed at all. Still, I didn't expect you would actually do it. You'd actually throw away coupons like that just to satisfy your...
Even if we bought tickets like everybody else, it's not... When it comes to things like this, it's always the organizer who makes the real profit.
Hey, just what are you trying to imply? The Pancration Ring is an art makes so little that even the current tournaments can only be held thanks to funding from the producer of Fanta.
Oh, so it's the company that manufactures Fanta sponsoring the events?
Let's just say it's a mutually beneficial arrangement. They reached out to us first. Anyway, you try and take extra...
Hey, what are these papers scattered all over the ground? Are they registration forms or something? Maybe not. Every page has the Fontico symbol on it. Maybe it's some flyers from the company. Okay. But if someone catches us, they could accuse us of trying to steal the company's secrets, couldn't they? Oh, you're right. Guess there's nothing to worry about then. Let Paimon have a look here. Without assistance from the Fontaine Research Institute, development of the new product has been slow. We have no choice but to let the new product undergo the first phase of promotional trials without a designated name or packaging. We will adjust the direction of future development. We have decided to only conduct closed... Sure doesn't seem like anything unusual. The company is just trying to develop... Let's put these papers back where we found them and make it look like nobody... Alright. Oh, just a regular meal set. Guess Paimon shouldn't get her hopes up. What would you like to do this afternoon? After working here so long, but doing the same thing all the time can get old. Yeah, it's good. A mysterious... Do you have any ideas, Traveler? Really? Well... Okay, so we'd better pick up the pace with our investigation. Yeah, let's... Hey, isn't that Vidoc over there? Huh. Is it just Paimon, or are there fewer people than usual here today?
See, impressive. Very impressive.
So, now can you tell us about the hit?
If that's what you want to...
Huh? What do you mean it...
Leonid and those other pesky broke urchins have all gone to work in the production zone. I wouldn't want them listening in.
We get it! Just tell us already!
So, you know those pipes that make strange sounds? Don't ever, ever go near them at night. Even if you manage to avoid the guards, you might find
Something even more terrible? Like what?
a group of cannibals.
Cannibals? In the fortress?
Every month, they meet a few times in the dead of night. Rumor has it they might be connected to but what's even scarier is that they have a special... Since they have no way to dispose of the leftover remains, they have ways to transform them into other forms.
Paimon might already know what you mean by other forms. So that's what's going on here. Oh, Paimon's stomach doesn't feel so good.
You two look pretty skeptical. No matter. Learning the truth behind dark secrets isn't necessarily... I've got things to do too. I suggest you just act like I know.
Traveler, can we just trust him on this one? Oh, Paimon doesn't want her blood and flesh entombed here for all Oh, so that's how you see the situation. Huh. You know, Paimon does feel a little better about it now. When will all the secrets end? Vidoc isn't here. But the guys who went to work in the morning are back. Let's go ask them!
Just stay away from me.
What? What are you saying? You shouldn't go around saying stuff like that.
What are you talking about? Listen, you should keep your nose out of other people's business.
Their attitude sure is suspicious. Like they're trying to avoid us. But if they're being so obvious about acting weirdly, do you think they might just be trying to lure us in? Oh, this is all getting way too creepy for Paimon. So you mean we still need to investigate some more? Okay. Hello, Fielding.
What do you want? Criminals like you ought to be working right now. Catch.
We just want to ask you a simple question. Have you ever discovered anything odd during your nighttime?
Why are you asking about something like that? Whatever happens at night isn't your concern. All you need to worry about is getting enough sleep.
Well... Right! We've heard it happens a few times every month. Paimon has sensitive ears, so it makes it hard to sleep.
Really? I see. But it's not like I'm... And now that you mention it, I recall my colleagues talking about something like that before. They say that strange things tend to happen at night on pipe cleaning days. Lots of us don't willingly take those shifts.
So, what happens at night on pipe cleaning days?
And they just conduct regular cleaning of the fortress's drainage facilities. There are 3 pipe cleaning days per month, and it just so happens that today is one of the scheduled days. You can try to confirm the sounds tonight if you want, and if they're...
Oh, okay.
If that's all, then I'll be leaving now. I advise you not to try anything funny, though. Even if I'm not on duty tonight, someone will still be watching.
Don't worry, we don't want any time added to our sentences. Oh, he left. So what do you think about the pipe cleaning days he mentioned? Right, both are a possibility. But Fielding did say that tonight is a cleaning night. Paimon knew you would say that. Oh, I'm so tired. But we can't sleep yet. They'll be cleaning the pipes tonight, so it's the perfect chance for us to investigate. Huh? Traveler? Did you fall asleep already? Traveler, come on, wake up! Oh, it looks like you were just peacefully sleeping to Paimon. Really? So we're finally starting... Okay. Shh! Careful! We'll get in trouble if the guards catch us. This should be the place. Over here.
What? I know you.
Huh. You'd better leave now. Ain't no...
What'd you say?
Yeah, so...
Hey!
I don't have to tell...
Yeah, scram. Nothing worth seeing here. Huh?
Isn't that
Hey, do you know... Oh, we had no idea. So, did he have...
Oh, so your child's crew here? Seems like he had no problem fitting in.
We're the...
Wow, those dreams of yours sure come in handy.
We gave him the business for a while, but here in the fortress, he was working the long... You could always see how... So eventually...
But one day, he suddenly... And as his crew, so... We just wanted to give him...
Oh, but...
Because as far it leads to an but boss still... So we told him that... And that if he wanted to...
So you come...
Yeah.
Nothing could ever...
Okay. Paimon was just brainstorming possibilities.
All right. Keep quiet and follow us.
The way up from here has been sealed off. It's impossible. Boss left by going down from here. It, wasn't full of... Later, we came back, hoping to have a look. It's impossible.
Do you think child...
Not likely. We all...
Really?
It's getting late.
Yeah. When you said you... Fortunately, though, now that we can find... It's morning already? Oh, Paimon still needs more sleep. Huh? Wait, look over there! It's one of Linny's cards! Let Paimon see what's... Maybe you haven't heard. It's been a while. Ooh, today's our lucky day. We have the dip from the sound of it.
Galerinha, eu vou terminar por aqui, que, né, já foi o ato 4, né, o 4 ou 3, é o 3, se não me engano, e amanhã nós continua. Se hoje eu fazer live hoje, eu vou fazer de outro jogo, então, obrigado a todos que chegaram até aqui, se inscreva no canal, deixa o like maroto, valeu, falou, nós, fui, até mais. Fui, até mais, viu, aqui. Eu pauso aqui. Falou, galera.